Yo guys, what's going on? Got some BT4 games for you guys. This is going to be an interesting deck. So I'm playing an AncientGarurumon blue deck, just focused around the new Spirit Evolution cards. We got Lobomon, got Beowulfmon, AncientGarurumon himself, and just a lot of aggressive plays, lots of restanding, making your Digimon active again, and playing lots of good tamers so that you can, take advantage of the Spirit Evolution mechanic. I am playing against my favorite deck, so I shout out to my opponent, Wanheda. He's playing a really cool deck, and his build is fantastic. He's playing Shine Greymon, and this is featuring a lot of the new cards. So the new Rise Greymon, Red Yellow Rise Greymon. We got War Growlmon and Chaosmon as well. So just lots of cool cards. You see him trying to resolve the Patamon. Unfortunately, it fizzles. Well, good for me, because I don't really want him to have tamers. But just lots of very powerful cards in the deck. So super scary. Now, the thing about the deck I'm playing is that I think it feels just a little bit slow. Like, your deck relies on getting AncientGarurumon out, and the Spirit Evolution mechanic does feel good, especially when you reveal tamers off of security, when your opponent's attacking your security. And then you have things like Thomas Norstein. He's basically, you're playing more copies of Gabumon. He's a 3-cost tamer, and you get to draw one, which is always a really good effect. But it's just like, you have Beowulfmon here, right? And he's a super powerful card, but I can't go straight from Thomas into Beowulf. I need to get like a Lobomon on there first, or I could go Beowulf over Grizzlymon, but like I don't have any the variable type underneath him, so like he'll get the jamming, but he won't get the inability to get attacked effect anyways. So I feel like this deck has its flaws, but it is still a really fun deck. If you're a fan of Digimon Frontier like I am, I think you'll have a ton of fun with this deck. And anyway, so my opponent's setting up War Growlmon up top. I think that is a super cool card. It is a Digiburst ultimate for yellow, where it has the effect you can detach to the materials and reduce something by 4,000. So my Gabumon is susceptible here, but I don't really care. Like, if he does that effect on my Gabumon, it's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Grizzlymon, luckily, is a little bit out of the range, being 6,000. And here I'm debating what to do. So no level 6s currently. So I decided to just go ahead and swing with the Gabumon. I don't really care if it dies. And I run into his War Greymon, that's fine. Now I could Thomas here again. I don't really want to give up my blocker. Or I could have, Garurumon on top of the Vmon. And, that would have left him with 1 memory, but I really did want to set up in case I draw a Lobomon, and then drawing one's always good, and, just having the tamers on board. So my opponent's going to go Digivolve into that Salamon, and then that is Pedomon, I believe. It's the other Angemon. I don't know what the difference between him and Angemon is. If you guys know, you can tell me. But he's a 1-cost Digivolve blocker for yellow, so they finally have a 1-cost blocker, which is awesome. I'm definitely going to be posting like an updated yellow build with that. That's just so cool. Now, that is the new Rise Greymon. That's actually the alternate art. I think that art looks so freaking amazing. If you guys don't know what that card does, basically it has Digiburst 2. During your main phase, you can detach to the materials and play a yellow or red tamer straight from your hand, and, well, for 0 cost, and that card actually does get its 1-plate effect. So things like TK will trigger, and that is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to bring out that Garurumon, and then go straight into Beowulfmon. Now, like I mentioned before, he's not going to, like, get the effect where he can't be attacked, but he still does have jamming, and then in case my opponent, maybe Digiburst or something, I can get the draw for Upamon, and, just set up for my AncientGarurumon, which I actually did draw, so that's nice. I'm also playing the Garurumon with the inherited effect, where if this card's name has Garurumon in it, you get to draw a card. So, I can draw a couple cards, and then potentially, if I do get to attack with AncientGarurumon, I'll be able to make himself active, and then draw some more cards with Vmon. So my opponent's going to use that Rise Greymon effect, resolve the TK, and then add the Tururumon to his hand. So, like, I do have AncientGarurumon, but the thing is this card is just so expensive. It's actually a 5-cost, which is crazy for a non-green color, right? Green having 5 costs, they don't even care. They can hidden potential, whatever, it's free regardless. But any other color, it feels a little bit ridiculous, especially because AncientGarurumon is a solid card, right? He has the effect where when you attack, you can unrest up to 2 of your cards that are either variable, so any of the Spirit Evolutions, or have Garurumon in it. So my whole win condition with this deck is getting something like AncientGarurumon on the field, and getting something like the BT1 Metal Garurumon on field, and just attacking a lot of times, attacking your opponent's security like 3-4 times. So that's kind of the goal. I'm going to attack with the Beowulfmon. Hitting security. It does actually have jamming. That's not going to matter. Now this is getting a little bit scary. I know my opponent does have Shine Greymon in hand. Or I mean, it's possible he has some sort of, right, he's either playing Shine Greymon slash Anjumon. We haven't seen anything yet. He's got 3 ultimates on field. But now he does have 2 Tamers set up. We got 2 TKs right there, so that's a little bit unfortunate for me. And then he's got the Patamon for next turn. But I am going to actually just Digivolve straight into the Ancient Garurumon for 5, drawing a card. He is 13,000, by the way, so that's really strong, right? It's for a 5 cost, 13,000 is what you'd expect. So unless he'd have to get like 2 more Tamers if he wants to drop Shine Greymon. But the thing about it is, like, he also has the War Growlmon, so that's like another 4,000. So he could reduce Ancient Garurumon by 4,000, and then maybe another 12,000 by something like Eden's Javelin, Glorious Burst. So yellow just has so many removal options. There we go. So he's going to activate the War Growlmon effect, discarding 2 of the materials to the trash, and then reducing, I believe he chose, yep, my Ancient Garurumon by 4,000. So I'm getting a little bit worried here. So there we see the Eden's Javelin. I did check. He actually has 9 cards in his hand, I believe. Yep, so that is going to be exactly enough to destroy my Ancient Garurumon. Luckily, he doesn't have any Patamon or ties on the field, so he's not going to profit too much off of that. Like, I mean, it's already bad enough, but he's not going to get, like, multiple memories from that. He is just going to destroy my Ancient Garurumon, and then I'm going to Vulcan's Hammer, try to do a little bit of recovery, but he does have 3 potential, like, mega plays next turn, so I'm concerned about a Shine Greymon. He will get the Kari because he does have 3 Tamers, sorry, not 3 Tamers. He has 3 security or less. And now this is when yellow just starts steamrolling, and it becomes a very scary deck to play against. So I'm going to Digivolve into the Beowulfmon, attack again. Running into the Gatomon there, and I actually did draw because his Rise Greymon doesn't have any materials. And then I'm going to Digivolve into the Grizzlymon, possibly putting up a little bit of defense. I don't know if it'll be enough. And then leaving my opponent with 3 memory, but then he's going to go to 4 with Kari. He's going to bring out his Salamon, and then now this is probably where, yeah, so he is going to bring out his Pidomon once again. That is the blocker, 1-cost blocker. And Digivolve that, draw a card, and I've got lots of cards in my hand. I do have the Metal Garurumon, and I'm also playing the, I think it's the BT1 Garurumon, Garurumon, where you can, you know, gain 3 memory every time it attacks, and then you lose 3 at the end of the turn. I'm playing that basically because a lot of times you'll start with 3 memory in this deck, but you won't have enough to, like, go Ancient Garurumon and attack in the same turn. So he's going to actually drop the Slash Anjumon, which is really unfortunate because he is going to destroy my Beowulfmon. Now, we thought he did gain 1 memory from the Patamon, but he didn't actually have Patamon. He's got 3 Salamons on there, but that's fine. So now he's got a lot of options. He could Digivolve into another Mega, and he's got 4 Digimon on field versus my 1. He is just going to play a Patamon, which probably means he has a rookie for next turn, since, I mean, if he didn't, he might not have played it. And I'm just going to flip over the Demimon and Digivolve into Gomamon there. And I'm just like, another problem with this deck, or I guess blue decks in general, is if you're not running Omnimon, you really don't have too many forms of removal. You definitely could play Omnimon in this deck. I'm not playing it in this version, just because Ancient Garurumon's already a 5 cost and Omnimon's a 6, so that's kind of like a little bit ridiculous in terms of how much memory it costs. But yeah, so you kind of just have to, like, set up blockers, and hopefully your opponent doesn't, like, can't get around that. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on other cards I could put in here, let me know. So he's going to make his Rise Greymon active, flip over the Koromon. Koromon's a great yellow egg, by the way. It has the effect where when your security is 3 or less, you get to reduce something by 1,000. So then now he's going to drop the War Greymon, and at this point I was like, alright, that's GG. War Greymon is an absolute monster. He has the effect where you can attack, and then add 1 of your security cards to your hand, restand him, reduce something by 6,000. So he's going to kill my Grizzlymon, run to whatever that guy is, Strappymon, and then run to the Davis by attacking again. I'm going to resolve Davis, but it doesn't really matter. And then he is just going to probably attack with the rest of his Digimon for game. So guys, that is going to be the video. If you did enjoy, please let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.